News Channel 21 was on hand for the first day of Oregon's 82nd legislative session, and Representative Jason Kropf of Bend shared some important matters he's working on. Bola Badabo is back from Salem with more on what he had to say.
I heard a great deal about efforts to address homelessness and affordable housing across the state. Representative Kropf also spoke on another crisis, early childhood education.
We know when you transition from 3rd grade to 4th grade and 5th grade, you move from learning to read to reading to learn. If you do not have that foundational piece, you're going to start to drift away from school.
State Representative Jason Kropf of Bend says he's working to tackle very pressing issues affecting our community and others across the state. He's one of the lead lawmakers addressing major problems with early childhood literacy. Right
now, we know we have too many kids who are not reading at a 3rd grade level when they're in 3rd grade. And we know that those kids have there's a much greater chance that they're not going to graduate high school. So if we're talking about people being successful and having the tools they need to be successful in life, it's that educational piece is critical.
To add perspective to the gravity of this literacy crisis, 67% of Oregon 4th graders are not reading proficiently. That's according to the 2023 Child Literacy Statistics by Think Impact. As of last July, 29 states have passed laws geared to address children's literacy. However, Oregon is not one of them. The new policies center around phonics and phonemics, focused on letter-sound relationships. According to the Oregon Department of Education, all 197 school districts in Oregon can adopt their own core curriculum.
On a personal level, I spent 20-plus years of my career in the criminal justice system, and when I was a public defender, I had a number of clients who didn't graduate high school. When I was in the juvenile justice system, I saw those kids start to drift away from the school system.
As there are a number of big issues to address, Kropf says he's also advocating for the ongoing investment in mental health and behavioral health systems, along with other platforms.
Also been working, and you're always going to hear me talk about how do we support things like our child advocacy centers, how do we support our domestic violence service providers. That is going to be work that I did a ton of in 2021 that I'll continue to push for in 2023.
Kropf says he's also tackling housing accessibility and affordability. He's focused on helping the homeless transition from shelters into more permanent housing. Bola Badabo, News Channel 21.